Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I chatted with you all, so I'm so excited to talk to you today. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am a second-year dermatology resident, and I make videos for anyone who's thinking about or currently training in medicine. All of my videos are advice and mentorship based on my own life experiences. So if this sounds like something that you're interested in, make sure to subscribe to my channel now. So today, I'm just going to give you guys an update of what second year of dermatology has been like for me. I haven't really given you guys an update in a really long time, and I really think it's important for you guys to know what life is like as a dermatology resident at all the different stages. So now that I've done over 6 months of my second year of dermatology residency, I wanted to give you guys this update. So at this point in my journey, I have done all the specialty rotations that I did talk to you guys about or in one of my earlier videos. I've done multiple Mohs surgery rotations. I've done multiple path rotations. I've also done multiple pediatric rotations. And I've also done an away elective, but I'll chat with you guys more about that in a little bit. So I've done a good amount, and I feel a lot more confident, but I still have a lot of more confidence to gain as a dermatologist. I'm learning every day, and I really am my happiest when I'm speaking with my patients. I've had multiple res clinics, and I talked to you guys about that, but if you haven't watched it, make sure to check that video as well. I love my resident clinic. Like, I feel it's so empowering to have your own patients and see them on a routine basis, build a relationship with them. Like, these are the reasons that I went into medicine. So I just love that part of my residency. I just love my resident clinics, and we're actually getting more resident clinic times this year. So I love that as well. So if you've been following me for a while, you probably noticed that I've been gone for a little bit, and it's because I really had to buckle down on studying. I took my core exams. So core exams are exams that we take in our second and third year of dermatology residency, and we need to pass 4 of those exams to be able to be eligible to sit for our derm boards. Those 4 rotations include general derm, peds, path, and surgery cosmetics. Those are together. The surgery and cosmetics is one. I took gen derms and peds in the same day. I took them back to back. We do have the option to take 2 at a time, so I decided to do that. I am not going to take path and surgery together at the same time. I'm actually going to space those out because there's really no overlap. I only did the meds, the gen derm and peds together because there was a lot of overlap. The core exam is given a few times a year. It's during February, you also have during July, and there's also the October and November months as well. You are eligible to start taking the exams in your second year all the way through your third year. So like third year in February, I can take it again, but you need to pass all 4 to be eligible to sit for your dermatology boards. I get those results back in April, so I have a little bit of time to just wind down before I go back to hardcore studying for path. And really, we just study all the time, so I'm gonna get back to studying pretty soon, actually. So let's talk about my away rotation. Oh my gosh. Okay, not every dermatology residency allows away rotations. That was one of my priorities. I wanted a program that allowed away rotations because when you are in a residency program, you're really going to be trained one way and it's going to be their way. I think it's very important before you go out into the world to practice on your own for you to be able to see how other people practice. So I already knew going in that I wanted to have a program that had away electives. So my program allows away electives in the third year of residency. And so that was already a plus. However, I had actually asked for an exception where I can do an away rotation in my second year as well. And mainly I wanted to do this away rotation during this point in my career because I am doing several studies in hair loss, and I wanted to work with someone who was a hair loss expert. And specifically Dr. Kindred, I admire her work. I just love everything about her. She was the first dermatologist to include a hair salon in her dermatology clinic. And so I decided to request for the opportunity to do an elective with her, and I was actually approved to do it. So I did do that. earlier this year, and it was the most amazing experience ever. And it really even strengthens my idea as to why we really should be, as to why I decided to join a program that allowed away electives. I loved my rotation with Dr. Kindred. I learned so much. It was such an amazing experience. And I feel so much more empowered as someone who's very interested in gen derm as well as hair loss as well. It was just a phenomenal experience. And I'm just so excited to continue learning dermatology and just also to be able to learn from so many amazing people. So that was how I actually started off 2022, was working with her. So moving forward from that, I'm actually at the point of where I'm starting to consider of what I want to do after I graduate residency. And it's like crazy to think about, because I feel like I just graduated med school, but also med school is actually starting to feel like a long time ago at this point. So to think that I was the med student who was hoping and wishing that I would match derm, to be thinking now that I'm going to have a job in dermatology in a year's time is crazy. So I'm at the point where I'm not sure actually if I want to do academics or private or a mix in between. I love dermatology. I love teaching, and I love working in a collaborative environment. And so I've been weighing my options, and that's where I'm at. So you guys stay tuned, because I would love to take you guys on that journey as well, because, you know, I never really been able to watch someone go through that process. And I think there's a lot to be said and to learn about it. So you realize as you start going into your career, all the different options there are. And I just feel like there's so many options, like what to choose from. So that's what I'm in between, but it's exciting to think about. Also kind of scary, but much more exciting. So stay tuned. I'll definitely be keeping you guys up to date on that as well. So what are the upcoming things I have coming up for the rest of my second year? So one, I'm still working on my research projects that I talked to you guys about. I'm currently working on 3 projects, 2 hair loss projects and 1 project on HS, hidradenitis suppurativa. Research, you need a lot of patience for it, but I'm passionate about the work that I'm doing, so I just can't wait to continue, you know, moving forward with those projects. Now conferences are no longer virtual. A lot of them now are in person, so we have some exciting conferences coming up, and I'll be attending, and I just cannot wait. Conferences are an amazing opportunity to network, to present projects, especially for med students and residents. It's an amazing opportunity to learn from my peers, to stay up to date with the latest things going on in dermatology, to just know what the hot topics are in dermatology. It's just an amazing time to just learn and be around people who are like-minded as you. And I'm just so excited that they're in person so I can meet people in my field. So that's the next thing coming up. And I will definitely be bringing you guys along. So stay tuned for that as well. It's going to be an amazing next few months. Very busy, a lot to learn, but I'm excited. So that's really my update for what second year has been like. It's been great. I'm excited for my next steps in my career. I'm excited for the conferences. I'm excited for networking. It's really an exciting time right now. And if you guys have any questions for me about dermatology, what residency has been like, a little bit more about what different programs offer, about conferences, maybe what conferences you guys should be looking to present your projects, let me know in the comments. Just ask away. You know, I'm just really here to let you guys learn from me, so don't be afraid. I love chatting with you guys. I'm looking forward to come back and chat with you guys more on some really exciting topics I have coming up, and I'll see you guys at my next video. Bye.